Hi, Ryan here. Hope you're having a good day. Today, in this episode, we're going to be looking at Hanazuki, cool collectibles made by Hasbro. Now, back in episode 1, we opened a couple of these Hanazuki blind bags, and I didn't know too much about them at the time. I just picked them up to include them because they looked really cool, bright, anime, and yeah, just pretty awesome looking. But after the video, I gave the little Hanazuki treasures to my little girl, and she loved them. She thought they were ace, and she even went out and spent some of her own pocket money on getting some more that you can see in front of you here. We downloaded the app, and she was able to use them using the codes on the back there. You're able to scan them into the app, and they become part of the game. And what I'll do after I've opened these, I'll cut to the app so we can see what it looks like to scan some in and play with them. I also asked before in the video what these little holes were on the back, but it turns out that you can pop them onto a cool little wristband, and these help determine your mood on the wristband, and we'll take a look at that on the back of the box in a sec. But let's get right into it. Let's open them. So the different colors relate to different moods, and we might see a little bit of that in the app, but let's try and open these first of all. So we're gonna need scissors. Let me get some scissors. I should have scissors ready on the video. There we go, here's some scissors. Right, always remember, anytime you're cutting anything, you've got to be super careful with the scissors. Probably best to get an adult to cut things for you. Also remember, if you are cutting anything, just to move any things like leaflets or checklists or the toy itself out of the way. We don't want to cut that. So we've got a little bit that tells us about the app. We've got a Hanazuki checklist. We've got just a little bit of random stuff about Hasbro and about where the toys were made. We know that because we've seen these before. And then we've got our first Hanazuki, which is, it's another little apple dude, and it's an apple dude that we've already got. Bum, bum, bum. We've actually got the apples in a few different colours, which are all different moods. If I pop them down there, you can see we've got the pink one, and we've got the yellow one too. I can't remember what all the moods are, actually. I think red is anger, yellow is happiness. Oh, and I can't remember green, but we'll go on and take a look. And who's our... I nearly forgot that we got two in here. Who's our other one? And it's a purple heart. It's the second time we've got a purple heart too. Two doubles. Never mind. That's all good. We knocked the other blind bag over. That's cool. Ready to open. So let's get this out the way. Let's open this. Bum, 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 bum. The cool thing about the big box in the background there is we can see exactly what we're getting, and we know we don't have doubles in there. I'm just going to quickly check to see on the checklist if it tells you the moods. I can't quite remember. If it does. I don't think it does. I think it's just on the app we found out about the moods. But yeah, you can see there's loads of different ones to get, and some you get really similar ones but in the different mood types. So where I said about the apple here that we got, you can see we've got the same kind of looking apple but in different colors, and actually the faces are different in the different moods as well. Let's pop them down. Let's see which two we got in this blind bag then. So first up, we've got a new one. That is cool. I would guess it was some sort of cool lollipop, a very happy lollipop. Let's pop him down there. I'm going to pop him in front actually, because we need to scan him in, because he's a new one, and we need to scan him into our app. And we've got this cool little pyramid. this angry little pyramid, or a little bit grumpy anyway. I wouldn't necessarily say angry. A little bit grumpy. We'll pop him down there. So we will need to scan these into the app, and I'll show that in just a second. But before we do that, let's open up this big pack here, because we've got lots of cool Hanazukis that we haven't already got. And on the back, I mentioned that that bracelet, that mood bracelet. You can just see in the middle picture there that you've got, well, you might not be able to see, but you can kind of just make out that there are little treasures around the bracelet, because they've got little bits sticking out that you can clip these onto. Let me just focus in on that you can clip these onto, and then whatever moods you pop on there on the main part of the bracelet will determine the color that it glows. And you can see there as well in the first picture someone just scanning the treasure into the app. So we will go on and do that in a minute, but let's get this open. Nice and easy to open here. Gotta watch they don't all fall out. Let's peel the backing off. Bum, bum, bum. And then we've got our leaflets and instructions and pieces of paper in there that we don't really need anymore. Then we lift the front off gently. Poof! Pop that over there. And awesome. How cool is that? We've got our cool little dreamer here. And they kind of just float around in the app and occasionally give you treasure, which is awesome. But I think it's the same character that always comes in different outfits. You can see we've got two dreamers down there. One with a little cake on its head and one dressed as a unicorn, which I'm pretty sure my little girl is gonna love. And then we've got loads of cool treasures around the side here. Let's see if we can pop some of these out. We've got a dragon, I think. I would say that's a dragon curled up. Yeah, looks like a dragon's head to me. We've got a flying pig. You don't often see flying pigs, so that's cool. I'm popping these all down the front here because we've got to scan them in. We've got a very cool soda can, or well, not a soda can, some sort of dispenser maybe, don't know. We've got, oh, knock the camera. We've got one of these cool rainbow ones, because you get all different coloured moods, but the rainbow ones just seem to be the coolest one. It's just like a little globe or paperweight. And we've got this one. I think this is my favourite out of the pack. It just looks like a little ghost monster thing going, or possibly a little bird, actually. Could be like a little owl type thing, maybe. I'm thinking more monster. It's not got wings. Bam, 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 bam. That is kind of like a little frog, a cross between a frog and a hippo. A hippofrogamus, maybe. Who knows? I would love it if it was actually called a hippofrogamus. That is an unusual creature. Now that could be a hippo crossed with a frog as well. And a horse. With horse's hair. Who knows? What I do know is these little treasures are crazy, but very cool. And then, do you know what? Actually, this might be my favourite. It looks like a little potion on a little book in a lab, and it's very cool, actually. And then we've got this smiling little book, I would say. Let's get it back in screen. It's me looking at it without looking at the camera. Looks like a smiling little book to me, if you can just see that. Each page is very happy little book. Let's stand it there. And then our last one in the packet looks just like a little jester. Let's get our pack it down to the side. That's our little jester. Cool. Now let's go and scan these new ones in. Okay, so this is the Hanazuki app. And there's loads of cool stuff that we can do in the app. I'm going to jump straight into play to show you our little world of Hanazuki. And basically, on our little planet, we've got loads of cool trees that we've been growing. We use the treasures that we collect to grow them bigger. We can feed the trees to help level them up. And we can do all loads of cool stuff. And you can see, just looking, now if we zoom in, we've got a nice big yellow tree there. And if I double tap on our tree, we can face him. You can see, what's, have we got any treasures? Not sure, but we've got a little bucket down here. Let's see if we can feed our tree. And this stuff, by the way, that I had in the bucket down there, you can collect up around the planet from little puddles like this. It's like rainbow goo. And when you feed loads to a tree, it actually grows you some little treasures, which can go down in your pot here. These little rabbits hopping about, I think they're called hempka, and they can be a bit cheeky, but they're kind of our friends. And what we need to do is collect all the different treasures to grow trees. I don't know what this is. What's this? What's this dude? Ah, I don't know. So I need 25 treasures, I think, to get him. But we've got treasures. And down the bottom here. But I don't know what these little treasures are. But let's go and scan something in now. And see if we can grow one of our trees. So on the top left hand corner, if I go to the little menu, hit the scan button, that'll turn the camera on, and you can see there on the desk. Let me grab this one, scan the little face on the bottom of him. There you go, it's recognized him. And this is our, did I say hippopotafrog? Let's go with hippopotafrog, I like that. Little dreamer will drop our treasure down, and then we whoosh, zoom it up and give it to the tree, which is leveled up. And then what's going to happen now is that we're going to see our little treasure goes up into our collection up in the sky, which is cool. It's like little star constellations made of treasures. And I guess that when you get all 5, maybe you unlock this little Hemka bunny, or maybe some sort of bonus. I don't know yet. I haven't been playing it long enough. But you can see some of the other cool ones. We've got a snail and a fish going around there. We've got loads of cool stuff up in here. So we make sure we scan in all of our treasures. But let's cross off of that now and go back down to the little world. What we'll do is give this tree, there you go, we'll give it some of our rainbow goo. And when we've given it enough, it won't let us give it any more. I think that might be it. No, still more. Still more. Ah! Didn't mean to go away from it. I want to keep feeding this one. Yay! And now you can see that the trees have grown some little diamonds here, which go into our little pot. Now if we try and grow another one, we can maybe click on one of these things that say you need a set number. Oh, this one's only 20. Have we got 20? 20 what? Oh, maybe these things over on the top right. Not sure. Okay, never mind. Let's scan another one in. I'm kind of just guessing at how some of this stuff works. Whoa, straight away it got it. I do like that little dude. That monster owl crazy strange dude. His tree looks a little sad. I think blue might be sadness. The treasure tree has leveled up. And boom. There you go. I'm going to cross off him now to go back down, and we'll scan one more in. Now it's not all fun, okay? Every now and again, I don't know if we'll get to see it, but every now and again a black cloud comes over our little planet. It's the baddie in the game. It's called the Big Bad, and we need to use our trees to help fight it off. But let's scan one more in for now. Not that way. Sorry. There we go. It's really cool how quickly it picks this up. This is it's a good app. It's good technology as well. This is our angry tree. There you go. He's leveled up. He's next to our happy tree. I wonder if the whole planet can be covered in trees. That's the angriest little star I've ever seen floating around him. Oh, and an angry little heart over here as well. Angry little rhino. These are cool. Let's go back down to our planet. What I want to do is give the tree some of our rainbow juice stuff. Ah! Keep going away from him. Yay, we got treasures, we've got treasures. Little lightning bolts, that's cool. Now, I don't know what these do still, so I'm going to click. I still don't know what they do. Orange. Green. Maybe we just keep collecting them. I don't know. I don't know. I do know that we're running low on our rainbow goose. I need to collect some puddles of that up. Luckily, they just keep regenerating all around our little world. Hey there, little buddy. What do you do? I don't know. I don't know what you do. But yeah, that is Hanazuki. Let me see if I can zoom out of the planet a little bit. So you can see there, we're starting to collect up all the different trees for different emotions. We've got things that we still need to unlock around the planet as well. I'm still not sure how all of it works. All I know is the more little treasures I collect and scan in, the better everything starts to look down here. So that's cool. That's the Hanazuki app. Cool. So now we've seen how they work in the app too. Thank you so much for checking out the video today. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a massive thumbs up. And if it's your first time watching RyanTTD, please do consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much again. Have a great day and stay awesome. See you later.